So the women's 200 meters is indeed the last event. And what a race this promises to be. Some have described it over the last few days as almost what the World Championship final might look like in Doha. It is absolutely astonishing. Peyton Chadwick on the inside, mind you, there in lane 1. This is her third race of the day. She was around 12.86 in the 100 hurdles heat, was 7th in the 100 hurdles final with 12.92. So she has taken lane 1 here. But the rest of the field outside her is of fabulous quality. Blessing Okagbare. She is the second fastest in the world this year, the big Nigerian, formerly a long jumper. Fabulous win at the Prefontaine meeting back at the end of June. She won here in 2013. She's been around a long time, which is in great form. Daphne Skippers, the reigning world champion, took gold in 2015 in Beijing and then retained the title in London 2 years ago. She's rounding into form, the number 3 all-time. The Dutch athlete goes in 7. Shawnee Miller-Weebo of the Bahamas, the Rio Olympic champion at 400 meters. She won here last year in 22.15. And listen, the Bahamian is unbeaten in 2019 in all her races of 150, 200, 300 and 400. Dina Asher-Smith goes in lane 5. She's in great form. She won in Doha and Stockholm in quick times early season. Then was third in Prefontaine over 200 and second in the London 100. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price was 7 times world champion. She's in fabulous form. Remember that win in London a month or so ago, 3 weeks ago, 10.78 in the 100 from Jamaican. She is so special. Marie-Josée Talou, the Rio Olympic 4th placer at 100 and 200 meters. She was in good form in London 3 weeks back, 10.98 in the 100. And recently raced in France very well with 22.6 for 200. Desiree Bryant, the US champion at 200 meters. She was second in the 100 earlier in 11.21 behind that win of Tatiana Pinto of Germany. 11.15 Pinto ran by to a slight headwind, minus 0.9. Then Peyton Chadwick. Well, the American here, a real trooper, stepping up against a very strong field. 7th in the 100 hurdles. Not very long ago, what, 20 minutes ago, something like that? But boy, oh boy, what a lineup this is. You've got the Olympic 100 meters champion in Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price from London 2012, and remember she retained her title from Beijing 2008. Fraser-Price goes in 4, Dina Asher-Smith in 5, Miller-Weebo, the Rio 400 meters champion, goes in 6, Skippers, the reigning world champion at 200, goes in 7. This is an important race for Skippers here. Will she take the step forward, maintain that momentum in her season? The Dutch in 7, and Okagbare, watch her in lane 8. Asher-Smith goes in 5. Good start there from Fraser-Price. Asher-Smith is up on Miller-Weebo, but Miller-Weebo has got those long legs which will unwind in the second half. Asher-Smith's got a slight lead coming into the straight, but it's very tight indeed. Hey, Fraser-Price has got some running to do yet as well. Bryant on the inside is going well in 2, but it's Fraser-Price who leads at the moment, but here comes Miller-Weebo. She's going to win yet again. She maintains her unbeaten form, takes it there by about a metre from Asher-Smith. The Bahamian is quite supreme. She picks and chooses her races so well. She hasn't raced for 3 weeks, Shawnee Miller-Weebo. She's gone home, she's trained hard, she's focused, and she's got it right here for this one again. And as I said earlier, in her various races this year outdoors at 150, 200, 300, 400, she really has mixed it up. She is unbeaten in 8 races, and now unbeaten in 9 races. That's a fabulous run, mind you, from Dina Asher-Smith to take second place, Chris. 22.24 to 22.36. There was still a metre in it. The Fraser-Price, an important scalp for the Brit.
Very much so. I was about to make that very point. Brilliant start here, centre of picture for the diminutive figure. Look how she just is towered and obscured there by Miller-Weebo. Miller-Weebo gets better and better the later the race goes on. At this stage, you think Miller-Weebo's got some work to do, but here she comes. The last, 10 metres or so, just has that brilliant momentum, the sort of momentum we saw with Mark English, about half an hour ago, and in the end, it's half a metre. But that is a terrific result there for Asher-Smith against Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. Really top quality field, and I'm not sure whether we've learnt anything more about Daphne Skippers today. Look at the gap between Miller-Weebo winning and Skippers in 4th place. That's quite a gap.
Well, you're dead right. She's got meters and meters to make up before Doha, and she's only got, what, about 6 weeks in which to do it. Daphne Skippers, she finished in 4th there behind Miller Weber, Asher Smith and Fraser Price. But Miller Weber, I'm not sure, I need to check whether the program allows it in Doha, but a 200-400 double is eminently feasible from the Bahamian, on paper at least. That's a lovely smile and a deserved one from a big, big win from the Bahamian. Brilliant run from lane 6. It was a good lane draw for her as well.